My name is Baljeet. Welcome to my channel where you do as I say and not as I do. Alright, that the headline or the subject line for this video is technically not clickbait. Things did have to change. As you can see, the eclipse would be parked in this area and it is gone. I got rid of the eclipse, I would say like sometime in December. So I'll tell you the reasons why I got rid of the eclipse and what's going on with this channel and what you can expect in the future. I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually gonna get back and make better content and do better with my videos. I'll tell you why I sold the eclipse. So if you have been following my channel and that build, that eclipse had a broken timing belt, and that broken timing belt caused bent valves. So I replaced the bent valves, I replaced the timing belt, I checked the timing several times. I have had other people that I know. I reached out to them and have them check my timing on this on the eclipse, and everybody said my timing was dead on, and that's what I felt like. Everything was good. I checked for compression. I had after I replaced the valves and everything, I had good compression, or enough compression to at least start the car. Two of the cylinders had 160 and two had like over 120, so that's very good. Like, that's good enough for a car to start. And then the seals would start to like seal up, and it will probably have better compression after that. But from what I know, and I could be wrong because I am an idiot working out of my garage, but anything over 100 psi, the car should start. So I think the maximum is like 180 is like perfect compression for that motor, or something close to that. So I replaced all of the sensors that have to do with the car running. I replaced the cam sensor, crank sensor. What else did I do? Put new plugs, new wires, new coil pack. Because it doesn't have like a distributor, it has like a coil pack that manages the spark on that engine. And I did a bunch of diagnosing off camera just to get that car started and get it running, and it was just not happening. I was kept not getting spark, and I made sure I had fuel. I even sprayed some starter fluid in there. So I did everything. So I was just basically end of my patience, or my talent or experience or whatever you want to call it with that car. I didn't want to spend any much more time on it. I wish I could have gotten that car started. So that was one of the reasons that I spent all that time and effort, and did everything that in my knowledge that I wanted to get the car started. And apparently it was much more than that. There were some possible wiring issues. I even got a new ECU for that car. It was same exact serial number. I found it on eBay. So I replaced that. Nothing. I put new grounds. So long story short, I tried everything I wanted to try. Anything beyond that was not worth it for me to work on that car, where I can be doing bigger and better things, or just like other things more productive per se. So so one of the things, if you've been watching my videos, that I have said at least a couple of times in my videos, that make sure the project that you have is, you focus on getting it running and driving before you spend a lot of money on that project. Start like collecting parts, unless like you're gonna like just swap out the engine or something like that. That's a different story. But where I didn't want to, I just wanted to start that car the way it was and then go from there. So with that said, I did not buy any body kits or anything like that, rims or whatever. First thing was to get the car started and running and registered and drive it around and make sure that it was like a reliable car before I started putting money as far as like body and paint and body kits and interior and all of that. So basically, all I had was the purchase price of the car and whatever money I spent on replacing the timing belt and the valves. And I got good content out of it, and I think you guys enjoyed me doing all of that. So I think wasn't like at a loss. I would call it like a break even because I sold it for what I bought it for. Plus, I got some good content. I learned a lot from working on that car on how to make videos and how to edit videos and where, like, all of that stuff. So, it was a fun little experiment, you can call it. Um, but where so what is next for this channel? So I still have the 71 Cadillac Coupe de Ville that I'm not sure if you are aware of it. That I am in California and it has been like just raining constantly for like the last 2 or 3 weeks, pretty much. So and I had to get rid of the Eclipse. So now this space is like empty. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the Cadillac and move it inside, and then start making content on that. And that car does start. If you look at my videos, that car, I mean, at least it has hopes. It like fires up and then it tries to idle and all of that. And anyways, I don't want to get too much into that. That will be a separate video for that car. We'll save it to that. So that's where I'm saying that, like, I'm still gonna be making content for this channel, automotive content, DIY content, stuff like that. I do have a lot of DIY projects that will be doing to my house. So those videos will be coming up. As far as like I'm gonna be beefing up my drainage around the house. I noticed this storm how my drainage was not adequate. So I had to like put sandbags and get sump pumps and all of that from getting my house flooded with water. We got a little bit of water. I got like maybe just like a little bit of water in my garage. But as far as inside the house, we didn't get flooded. But anyways, I'll put a picture of what my yard looked like on New Year's Eve, like right here. It was like a lake in the back. My backyard was like a lake, pretty much, or whatever you want to call it, swimming pool. It was like the water was up to my doorsteps for my back door, where the landing is for the door. The water was all the way up there. I'll put a picture so you guys can see how California drought is doing. But actually, I'm just joking. The drought is actually, we are getting better with that one as well, thanks to the rains. Um, so what I've been doing all this time, I have been focusing on my home life. I have a 5-year-old daughter. She's gonna be turning 6 pretty soon. So I've been giving her a lot of time and other things I needed to take care of around the house. And that's like another thing that I've been doing and busy with that. So now I've been like restructuring my life, and so I can like get back to making videos and content for you guys. So that was another thing with what I was doing. Also, I got into another hobby on top of that. I got into motorcycling. And then so that took a lot of my time as well. Do have a motorcycle content channel if you like that. It's called Chainslack. I'll leave a link to that channel in the description below, or I'll probably leave something at the end as well if you guys are interested in that channel. So that's another thing. I started another channel, another hobby on top of this channel and all of that. So that took a lot of my time. Just needed a break from the eclipse, but it was just like not happening. So I was like a little bit like not motivated. So starting like riding motorcycles and taking a break from all of this kind of cleared my brain, and I'm like back, and it's to 2023, and then hopefully I can do better in 2023 with this channel. Yeah, and then like I just had too many projects. I had the 71 DeVille, and then I had the Eclipse, and then I got into motorcycling, and then my home life, my personal life with my daughter and everything. So it was just getting too much. I just couldn't find time to make quality content. I just didn't want to like throw videos out there. I wanted to make like I wanted to get better at it. I wanted to get better every video I made. I wanted to get better with my content that I put out. So that's why I didn't want to just put together a video and put it out there, and that's why I just waited to do that. So what's next? So I'll be cleaning up that car, moving it inside, and I'll be creating content with that car. And also I'm doing content for my motorcycle channel again, which is chainslack, one word. So you can go subscribe to that. I would really appreciate that, or share with somebody that does like motorcycle content. Other than that, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, and I wanted to, whoever is following my channel, the few of you guys, I do appreciate you guys. That what's going on and what you can expect in the future and where have I been and all of that. So I hope I answered a lot of your questions if you had any, or whatnot. So anyways, other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next one.